Alright, what is up everybody? Josh Brown back with another video, and sorry, it's been a while. Over the last month, a lot has happened. Been going through a lot of personal things. Hence why I didn't record my show today, didn't record Peak Week. I just haven't picked up the camera since that video with Raz. So I apologize. I appreciate everyone that's reached out to me. Thank you for all your patience. But we're back on YouTube and we're staying accountable this time. I know I said that last time, but we're staying accountable this time and we're gonna do the damn thing. We're starting a new series, and what better way to start it than with a little Q&A. I posted on Instagram yesterday, and if I can figure out how to put screenshots on the thing, if I can edit that well, then I'll do that. But I posted on Instagram yesterday, I'm finally recording for YouTube. Let's do a Q&A, answering any and all questions. And I got a good amount of questions, more questions than I thought I was gonna get. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. I'm currently eating meal number one extremely late. It's 11 a.m. I stayed in bed way too long, but meal number one is 60 grams of cream of rice, 15 grams of peanut butter. I've got 3 whole eggs because I ran out of liquid egg whites and I don't like trying to do it with the eggs, it's too stressful. 3 whole eggs and about 3 ounces of ground beef. But today is officially 3 weeks post-show. I've only gained 8 pounds since the show, so today is officially day 1 of the off season. Today is officially day number 1 of my off season, of a new sort of prep that I'll be going into, my mental prep. So I'm gonna sit here, knock out as many questions as I can right now. First question I got is, do you ever break out? Your skin is so clear. Yes, I'm actually, I don't know how well you can see, but I've actually been breaking out lately because of stress. And you know, breaking out ultimately, I think, comes down to like imbalance in your hormones and stuff. But I have been breaking out on my forehead a little bit. I usually break out on my cheek, like here or here. I break out in the same spots. But yeah, breaking out on my forehead just from stress, and I had some cookies last week, so my sugar intake was a little higher. But yes, I do break out. This is typically where I break out, especially when I would play lacrosse in college. My hair was a lot longer than this, so it would kind of sit here. So usually my forehead breaks out just because sweat, stuff like that. But lately it's been because of stress. I've been extremely stressed. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So in 5 years I'll be 30, going on 31. And I have no idea where I see myself. I'm kind of in a point in my life where I have no idea where I'm headed or where I'm at. So in 5 years, I want to be healthy. I see myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially healthy. I mean, I have some other goals that I would like to accomplish in 5 years, but we gotta start making moves on those before we say them out loud. What's your current split? Funny you asked that, because I was actually just now writing up my off-season plan when I picked up the camera. So we're going into kind of a modified push-pull legs sort of thing. So I'm thinking of doing push-pull legs. It's gonna be 6 days that I'm working out. Heavy volume. Push, pull legs, arms, push, pull. So only 1 leg day a week is what I'm thinking right now, so I can give it all I got. 'Cause when I do legs, my legs stay sore for like days on end. Like my hamstrings are still a little sore from a leg day I did last week. Not really, but I can tell. But most of that is because I haven't been sleeping. Yeah, 1 leg day a week, so I can give it all I got. Focus on growing my chest a little bit, shoulders and arms a little bit, keep my back where it is, and just absolutely kill it. I am gonna get back to deadlifting this week. I'm gonna be doing that my first pool day. And I will eventually get back into barbell squatting, probably not for another 2 to 3 weeks, so will I start barbell squatting again. But I'm gonna get back into deadlifts this week, and kind of see where we're at, where we're headed. Who do you look up to in the fitness industry? I wouldn't say I look up to anybody. There's definitely people that I follow and that kind of motivate me. Just their like work ethic. So, you know, obviously C-Bum, his work ethic is ridiculous, and you know, his videos are always great. Vaughn, a bunch of the Raw nutrition guys, the Raw Revive guys that have come out lately, you know, C-Bum, Anthony, Merkel, Vaughn, they're great. I love watching their videos. You know, I used to hate watching fitness videos, and now I absolutely, you know, last couple years I've absolutely just loved it. And so those 4 guys, I love watching their videos. I love watching, you know, Jack Italian's videos. He's funny as hell. Sush, James, anyone that you can think is up right now, I probably watch their videos. I used to watch a lot of Steve Cook and Bradley Martin, and we're not gonna get into that no more, so I don't watch them. Actually unsubscribed from both of them. But yeah, a lot of the younger guys, the Houston guys, the Raw Revive guys, stuff like that. And then whenever Raz starts his YouTube, spam Raz in the comments to start his YouTube. I know you're watching this. Start your YouTube. Start it. Whenever he starts his, he'll be on the list as well. Gym playlist. My gym playlist changes all the time. Lately, it's just been shuffle. Comment down below song recommendations. I do have a gym playlist. I have multiple gym playlists, but I need to make a off-season playlist, because right now the only gym playlist that I like listening to is my prep playlist, and that's a little different. Would you rather eat booty and she don't wipe, or eat while she's on? Sick. You're sick. You know who you are. What's your current goal? So my current goal right now, like I said, I'm not competing. You know, if I do compete again this year, it won't be till December, so I've got a little bit before another prep. But tired, man. But it's very likely that I won't be competing anymore this year. That's what it's looking like. My current goal right now is to just focus on my mental health, as well as, you know, I'm starting back with my workouts this week. But my main goal is I'm going on what I'm calling a mental prep, which is the name of this series. It's mental prep series. So I'm going to treat my mental health as if I treat my body during prep. So stay very close in touch with my mental health. Talk to myself, you know, check in on myself weekly, daily, hourly, whatever I need to do. Take care of my mental health. Do things that I enjoy, and just kind of be very, very selfish for the foreseeable future. So, you know, with this mental prep also comes taking care of my body, you know, going into an off season and kind of getting back into a caloric surplus for a little bit, you know, hitting cardio, going outside now that the weather's nice, reading, I've been reading, getting closer with God again, stuff like that. But I'm on a mental prep right now, and once I feel like, you know, I hit that mental peak, that's when I'll start thinking about going through another prep again. So I'm in a different sort of season right now for myself, but ultimately, yeah, my current goal right now is to work on my mental health for the foreseeable future, and then think about bodybuilding at a later date. What's the worst part of doing shows? The worst part of doing shows? I can't do that on show day. Like, no, I'm not even joking. Like, that for me is the worst part, is how thirsty and dry my mouth gets, as well as the cramping that I experience on stage. I cramp very easily. So on stage, you know, you can't show that you're cramping, but I be cramping. Do you prefer being alone or in a relationship? So I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I don't necessarily like being alone. I do enjoy being with somebody that I care about. Obviously, I'm not just gonna go get with anybody. But I do enjoy being in a relationship with somebody and actually loving and feeling love from somebody. But I think right now, like I said, with my mental health and everything that has been happening, I am probably better off alone, which sucks to say out loud. But yeah, I'm probably better off being alone right now and just making myself kind of focus on myself, because although I did go through a pretty bad breakup a year ago with a girl that I genuinely had very strong feelings for, this last year I haven't I don't think I took any time to actually be alone. I rebounded after the relationship, and then rebounded off the rebound, but not in a bad way. Let me rephrase that, because that sounds bad. I did rebound after the breakup, and then that didn't work out. It was just bad. And then I did start seeing someone else for a little while, and made some mistakes while I was seeing them, because I don't think I took the time out of my last relationship to actually heal the wounds that were formed during that relationship. So that led to mistakes when I was seeing somebody else, or trying to see somebody else, or to try to talk to somebody else, or whatever I would do. And so I made mistakes, ended up hurting someone else that I actually did care about. And so right now, I need to be alone. And, it sucks, but it's a good thing, because I don't have to check in with nobody. I don't have to worry about talking to anyone all day, every day, and vice versa. And, hopefully I become a better person out of it. I mean, I'm not a bad person. What is your toughest mental challenge you ever faced, and how did you overcome it? I mean, I still face it, I guess. It's just me. My toughest mental challenge is me holding myself back. I have a lot of potential, and I can do whatever I want. Like, really, I can be successful in anything I put my mind to. But I just hold myself back, and, I let my confidence and my anxiety get in the way. And that's what we're working on. That's what this mental prep is all about. So, great question. But yeah, that's what this mental prep is all about, is working. This is how I'm overcoming that mental challenge. This is how I'm going to stop holding myself back. I'll be sleeping on myself, for real, for real. Gym Essential Supplements. I'm going to have to charge the camera soon. Gym Essential Supplements. No supplement is essential, for real, for real. Despite what I may say in the future, no supplement is essential. But my go-to supplements: protein powder, pre-workout, for sure, I need my caffeine, but it's not essential. Protein powder, pre-workout, creatine. And then supplements that I'm taking right now, or that I'm starting this week, as you can see, I have all my stuff back there. But obviously I have a pre-workout. But as far as like other supplements, I'll be taking a fish oil, a D3, probiotic, which I always take, a multivitamin, creatine in pill form. And then I've got some yohimbine. Those other bottles are ibuprofen and water pills from prep. But I got yohimbine, and I'm doing a personal study on turkesterone, because I ran into some turkesterone, and I'm just gonna see what's up with it. Is it placebo or is it not? I don't expect anything crazy out of it, but there's a lot out there right now, so I thought I'd try it myself. And then I've got my protein, my pre-workout, my pump product, some BCAAs, and I did have this sleep formula, but ran out of that. Might get some more of that, but that's about it. When are we gonna do conditioning together? I'm in the off season now, so whenever, bro. Griff, you better be watching this. You asking questions on my shit. You better be watching, Griffin. We can do conditioning. Favorite and least favorite workout. I love doing back. Back is my favorite thing to work out. It just feels so good. I love hitting. My least favorite, arms. I hate doing arms. It's just so repetitive and redundant and boring to me. But I love doing back, hate working out arms, which is why I gave myself an arm day. Is it a must to eat healthy when bulking or wanting to see results? Yep. What motivated you to start lifting? Well, I technically started lifting because of lacrosse, even though I hated lifting, but I technically started lifting because of lacrosse in high school and a little bit of college. And then Raz and Griffin came to Methodist for a year, and they were getting into lifting or working out outside of just lacrosse. And we became close friends. The three of us became a little posse, and then my boy Andrew, my boy Connor, my boy Clay, they came in the next year. And we kind of had this little group, and we would just hit the gym either, after study hall or after practice or sometime in the middle of the day. We'd just hit the gym. And it was just fun to be with, those guys are my bros, and it was just fun to be with them and, go to practice, get the work done, and then go lift weights and, try and get some numbers up. And then I started watching Bradley Martin through Raz. I started watching Bradley Martin's YouTube, started watching Steve Cook's YouTube. I think those are the two main guys I watched on YouTube back then. Once I graduated from college, I started working in a gym, and I just fell in love with the gym environment and the fitness environment. And so I started that was motivation enough. I started lifting, and then me and Seth became close, and we would work out together. I had to work out with my guy Justin Warnock back in the day, before he decided to leave me. And I really think just the community of being around people that enjoy working on themselves means a lot to me. Sports you played growing up. I played lacrosse, obviously, in high school and college. I started playing lacrosse my freshman year. I had a friend in middle school and high school named Justin, as I just mentioned, that I used to work out with. Camera's about to die. I'll be right back. Alright, what's up guys? Marvel's eating in the background, so sorry if that's loud. Charged up the camera. Is that a spider? We'll see in a few minutes. I pray to God it's not a spider. Got the camera charged up. Loading up the questions again. I don't remember. I need to take a screenshot of these actually. I don't remember which question I was answering, but we got the camera charged up. About to eat the pre-workout meal. 5 ounces of ground beef, about 130 grams of rice, I believe. That's definitely a spider over there. It just moved. I don't remember which question I was answering. Let me see. I think I was answering, what do you do for fun outside of working out? I watch YouTube. I've started reading again. I go on walks. I talk on the phone with, my close peoples. That's really all I've been doing lately. I haven't really done much fun stuff lately, just because I've been in such a funk, but we getting out of it now. I love movies, I love music, I love walking outside, I love talking on the phone with people I actually like, stuff like that. Let's see that. I'll pop this joint. Bad mistake. That's gross. How do you approach girls in the gym? I don't. I do not approach girls in the gym. I've done it before. But I do not approach girls in the gym. Funny enough, last 2 girls I started dating, I met from approaching them in the gym, but it's kind of set up that way. And I was working in the gym, so it was a little easier. But I do not recommend approaching girls in the gym. Just let them kind of work out, and then you can tell if a girl wants you to talk to them or not. I lost that spider. I think I was answering approaching girls in the gym. Yeah, I don't recommend doing it. Let them work out, man. If a girl's following you around or like, you know, working out in your area the whole time, then sure, it's alright. Or if you need to use a piece of equipment, if you just so happen to need to use a piece of equipment that a cute girl is using or an attractive lady is using, hey, can I work in with you? Boom, conversation started right there. But don't be weird. If she got her headphones in, just wait, bro. I don't really approach girls like that, to be honest. Do everything behind the scenes if I'm gonna approach somebody. Are all pre-workouts the same? No, some pre-workouts fuck you up. Always read. Why is it in focus? Why are we out of focus? Always read what's in your pre-workout and make sure you know kind of what you're looking for in a pre-workout. Best pre-workout I've ever had is definitely the CBum. And I'm not just dick riding. It's definitely, that's the best pre-workout I've ever had. I can't remember which ones I already answered. Do you have any regrets about previous relationships? I wouldn't say I regret anything about my previous relationships. I definitely, there's definitely things I wish worked out a little differently. But I don't regret anything. It's all a lesson learned at the end of the day. There's definitely things I wish I did differently. Definitely things I wish they did differently. But, you know, if you want something to work out, you can make it work if it's meant to be. That's what my friends tell me. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. My philosophy is if you want it to work, you got to fight for what you want to work. Nothing worth having comes easy. But I don't regret anything about my previous relationship. They were all lessons, and I believe I'll come out better because of them. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. How do you work out with a mask on and you're sweating? I don't. Tattoo meanings. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Some of my tattoos are covered right now. But I have... Dang, can y'all see me, bro? Why is it tripping right now? This autofocus is tripping. Can y'all see me? Should I close the blinds? Or should I face the other way? Hold up. Is this better? What did I do with my phone? Oh. Focus. Is this better? Can y'all see me? Am I in center? Dang, I need to get... I've been out of the game too long, dog. Is this better, guys? Guys? Alright, this is better. Tattoo meanings. So I have 11 tattoos. What do they all mean? So we'll start in the order that I remember getting them in. This one right here, MCMXCVI, 1996 in Roman numerals. I wanted this since I was like maybe 15 years old. I took Latin in high school. That was the foreign language I took. Didn't do French, didn't do Spanish, didn't do whatever else. I took Latin because the teacher was cool as hell. So I took Latin for about 3 years in college, and even though this is Roman numerals, but for some reason, while I was taking Latin, I was like, dang, I want to learn, you know, Roman numericals, and like I always thought they looked cool. And you know, I grew up watching wrestling, and that was always WrestleMania was in Roman numerals and stuff like that. And so, you know, I think I got this on my 20th. I was like, damn, that shit hurt, even though it took like 10 minutes. And then I went back 2 weeks later, and I got the 3 stars. It's a D, a T, and a J, so it's my dad, my mom's initial, and my initial in here. So this is my immediate family, dad, mom, me. I'm an only child. That was the second tattoo I got. And then, so I got these two like a couple weeks apart. And then I went and I got the All-Seeing Eye. Again, it was just another design I liked. There's no real like meaning behind it. Now to me, it was just a design that I wanted growing up. So I got that in like March of 2019. And then on my birthday, 2019, I went and got my birth year again on me, 1996, as well as my zodiac sign, which is a bull. So I'm a Taurus. Here's a bull, fades into the Taurus symbol. The meaning behind the 1996 again, even though I have it right here, I'm gonna complete my leg sleeve eventually, and that's just part of it. So that's why I got it again. And then the Taurus symbol is kind of self-explanatory. And then that same year, in the summer, is when I got this bad boy. It says, God is my strength up here. Got 2 doves, you got the sun, you got the gates to heaven, a couple stairs. I went and got that in the summer of 2019. I was in the chair forever. It was me, or I was in there for maybe 7 hours with like 2 breaks. Hand was swollen, like it was crazy. It's crazy, but it came out good. It's honestly probably my favorite tattoo, and it healed very well. Like it's not like faded or nothing. It actually healed extremely well, and it still looks pretty fresh. But I got that, and then I did a YouTube video. Actually, if you go way back into my, well, I don't have that many videos, but if you go back into my YouTube, I did a YouTube video when I got this bad boy in like December. I went and got a saint. It says every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. This is actually really resonating with me lately. While I'm in my feelings and stuff, I like to remind myself, you know, doesn't matter where you come from or where you've been, like, you know, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. So, you know, you can always make up from your mistakes and stuff like that. So that one means a lot to me. Might be my second favorite tattoo as well. It also healed very well. I think these two are pretty self-explanatory. You got 24 with the Lakers logo, and then you got the shoe symbol in it. So that's both Kobe Bryant. Got those when Kobe passed away. Kobe was my favorite athlete growing up. So when he passed away, I decided to immortalize him on my body, and got him tattooed. And then this just says the time is now. It's supposed to be part of another piece, but Kobe passed, so I ended up doing Kobe. Got the time is now, or now, with like little analog clock symbols. No real plans for going beyond that one right now. I do want to finish this arm, leave this arm bare, but I do want to finish this arm, but no real plans. And then the last one I got when quarantine started. I'm gonna stand on the couch again. See if y'all can see it. We got this lion right here.
Guys, so today, me and Allie are outside of.
We got this lion. It says Humble Beast and a little lion right there. Surprisingly, that took less time than this. This was about 5 hours and I tapped out, so it's not completely finished. And this was 7 hours. I believe I got the lion done. I was by myself. Like, it was the first time I actually went and got a tattoo by myself. Because my friend Kayla went with me to get this, and the eye done on my leg. And then my ex-girlfriend was with me when I got the saint, my birthday tattoos, the lion, this, and these. So, not the lion. She wasn't with me when I got the lion. The lion, I was by myself. It was the first time I got a tattoo by myself, and that's probably why I tapped out. So those are my tattoos. Those are the meanings behind them. Will I get more? Probably yes. Any tips for an up-and-coming personal trainer stepping into the fitness industry? Any tips I can give an up-and-coming PT? The biggest thing is be confident in your stuff. You know your stuff. So when you're building that value with a potential client, or someone that you want to train, or whatever the case may be confident in your abilities. The way you build your value is by showing them that what they're telling you they want out of your personal training services. You're proving to them that you're going to provide that, and you don't have a one time to make a first impression. So if you give them that free session, 30, 60 minutes, whatever you're doing, you know, you don't have to throw the kitchen sink out at them. You're building value by explaining everything that you're doing and why you need to do each of those things, or why they should be doing each of those things, and then you reiterate everything back to their goals. Ask them, you know, at the end, like, is this something you think would help you reach your goals? They say yes, then, you know, it's game over. I think the toughest thing with personal training is going to be, it's sales. So it's going to be bringing up the money part, and again, just reiterate the value that you're building within your services and stuff like that, and be confident in yourself, and you'll be great, man. Just be you, just like any sales job. Just be you, know your stuff, always continue your education, never stop learning, and practice what you preach. What brand camera do you use? Eye emoji. And if you lost it, what would you do to get it back? Eye emoji. So I use a Canon camera. And if I lost it, I go buy a Sony. Riddle me this. What have you lost yet never lost? It's cryptic. What have I lost yet never lost? Dang, bro, I tried to think of like a creative way to answer that, like a cryptic way to answer it back, but I don't know how. Those last two questions are inside jokes. What have I lost and never lost? I don't lose. I just run out of time. Michael Jordan. I think I got one more question. Cutting tips. It's the same as bulking, you know, just less. You know, it's all about energy in, energy out. So if it's, you know, fat or weight you want to lose, make sure there's more energy going out than there is energy coming in. If there is, you know, more weight you want to gain, make sure you're taking in more energy than you're burning out. Energy cannot, what's the saying? Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. But yeah, just make sure you're taking in more energy than you're expending, and you'll be solid. Just like I need to be taking in this energy right now so I can have energy to go work out in an hour. That's it for the Q&A. Don't know how long that took. It says I've been recording for another 16, so it's a little over 30 minutes unedited. So I have no idea, but hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I'm gonna finish meal number 2, and I will see you guys at the gym in the next clip. Or I've already seen you guys at the gym, and I'm speaking in the past, going back to the future. Either way, I have not worked out yet when you're seeing this. I'll see you guys in the next clip.